Day 4. Early today, 7:26. We're trying to get out. We've got a long day out of here down to the Talon and then down through Fayetteville and Nuttalburg, as well as the bridge under New River Gorge, and ultimately ending in Logan. Forecast is calling for another warm one today, but nothing you can really do about that. Get the camera plugged in, make sure that stays charged up. So we've ridden this section out of Gassaway before down towards the Talon, and it was just absolutely unbelievable, so we definitely have to do it again. The enjoyment of it last time hopefully is the exact same this time. Goes through a bunch of little small towns and weaves just back and forth following along a river. So hopefully looking forward to this section. Like this last time, really looking forward to doing it again. So this is the little town of Gassaway, West Virginia. This section of Highway 4 follows along the Elk River down to where the Talon starts. So it's a perfect connecting line to ride. You know the town's small when there's literally a single stoplight in town. And of course we get it red, which is unbelievable for some reason. Oh, I lied. They've got 2 stoplights. We had a nice couple of visitors this morning out in front of the hotel. There were 4 deer out there hanging out, having some breakfast. Yeah, some more deer over there. All over the place out here. We saw so many deer yesterday. Something you always have to be cautious of out here is the amount of wildlife is staggering. And they're not afraid to come to the road. This is the Elk River Scenic Drive. Didn't know it actually had a name. So that's good to know now. Oh, deer right at the side of the road. Didn't even see them.
Hello!
Unbelievable. They blend right in.
This would be the last video I captured off this GoPro camera before it died. Now I'm not 100% sure what happened, but at this point on, the camera just would not power on. Unfortunately, that means the next day and a half I was left filming with one camera. After a quick break at Mary Chilton Park, we continued to work our way south on Highway 16 towards Gully Bridge and the start of the Talon. As you're leaving Gully Bridge to the east on Highway 60, make sure you take a couple of minutes and stop in to check out Cathedral Falls. If you've ever gone down and spent any time in the new River Gorge area, you might have heard of a town called Thurman. Thurman is an old coal mining ghost town that's been fully restored by the Park Service that offers tours and informational guides. Now, we had gone to Thurman before. It's a beautiful town, but through research, another town named Nuttalburg came up on the list. We decided since we've seen Thurman before, we'd go and make the trip down to Nuttalburg and check it out. The road in is certainly nowhere near as enjoyable as the road to Thurman. And it gets even worse if you make a wrong turn. Once we were down there, unfortunately, there is nowhere near the buildings or structures that you would get in Thurman. Nuttalburg is more of a collection of empty, old, crumbling foundations than anything else. If you're in the area and you'd like to go check out a ghost town, I would highly recommend Thurman, but do not, and I repeat, do not bother with Nuttalburg. It was right about this moment it became clear Google had led us astray. After a quick break and double checking the map, we turned around and worked our way back to the fork in the road where we should have gone left instead of going right. This ended up being the right track. We continued down this route and worked our way down to the very end to where we found Nuttalburg. The road all the way into Nuttalburg is a combination of gravel and pavement. Now this road is only 1 car wide, and some of these inclines are pretty steep. I really would not enjoy crossing up with a car coming down while you're going up, or vice versa on one of these gravel routes.
Moments later.
It's a good thing you can have lead. I'll just follow you.
After a quick stop in Madison, West Virginia for gas, we continued to work our way southbound on Highway 17 towards Logan, which was our end destination for the day.